Okay, so let's begin. Today we want to start with a wonderful interview session again because this interview is very important for everyone. So tell me, why should we do interviews again and again, training on these things?
Interview interview preparation is very important. We need to give because uh, there is uh, there is so many types. There is not only professional, but whenever you go somewhere and you need to converse with someone, so uh, interviews is actually question and it's type of question and answer session, but more professional way is there. Someone is giving you opportunity and you have to prove yourself that you are going to work on that thing, that you are going to work on something that uh, you have knowledge, uh, those things. So I think interview preparation is important and it's helpful in professional life so much. It helps so much in professional life.
Yeah, that's fantastic. You're absolutely right. It is important. There are so many types of interviews. So we will do one more, and this one should also be equally beneficial. Of course, like usual, you are concentrating on your English level, but also personality matters at all times, not just in personality development. So you make sure you're facing everything correctly. Let's have a different interview role for today. I want a managerial type of position. So we're gonna switch things around. You're coming in for a job interview for a managerial post rather than a sales post or other short similar posts that we have done before. Okay, this one is totally like a higher level managerial level. So can you handle that?
Yes, I'll try to handle that.
Yeah, all you have to do is make sure you concentrate on your English and of course your personality at all times. So let's begin. Let's presume that you have just entered inside after knocking and you're going to say the first sentence.
Uh,
Okay,
may
I
I come
need
in?
volume. First of all, your volume is a little bit lower.
Yes, yes. May I come in?
Yes, please do.
Thank you. So my name is Aditya, and I'm here to. My name is Aditya, and I got called from HR for managerial for interview. Uh, for
For,
interview
for managerial level interview or
for
choose a manager position according to you.
yes, for senior manager. I'm here to give interview for senior manager. I got called from HR, and
Okay, yes, we did post that. All right, so do you have your resume with you?
yes, I have.
All right, thank you very much. So one thing, make sure you don't start your sentence with so, especially the first sentence. You started it with a so. Instead, you could have just said, yeah, sir, I am Aditya. You said, so I am Aditya. And so you want to make sure you don't start your professional output with a so. You just start straight away with sir or ma'am or straight away to the point, my name is Aditya. And you go ahead with that. And secondly, once you were handing me the resume, you also had a pen in your hand. So you want to make sure there is nothing else other than the resume. The resume for a candidate is the most important thing.
Right.
It is like their Bible. It is like their prayer. It is like their life. It is everything to them. Okay. So now is the time to show utmost respect to it as well as to the opposite person. And the same is expected from the other one. He is going to take your resume very carefully and he's going to make sure he reads it and then puts it. So make sure there's nothing else like a pen popping out of your hand or anything, just the resume with both hands would be perfect. Or if you can't do both hands, then right hand, but both hands is generally the most acceptable form. Okay, because
Yes.
even if it's managerial level position, you are still under company regulation. regulations. Companies are companies. That's the way it works. Even the CEO of Google, he's an Indian person, that Pichai or somebody, yeah, whatever his name is.
Yes. Sundar Pichai.
Yeah, he has to follow company regulations and rules, despite being $1 million man himself already. Okay,
Right.
so this is standard procedure. Fine, I take your resume. Please have a seat.
Thank you.
Okay, so what managerial level is this? You're applying for senior manager. Okay, so
Yes.
tell me something about yourself, please.
My name is Aditya, and I have worked for XYZ Software Solution for 12 years. I started as a software developer. After 4 years, I became a lead. After 7 years, I became an assistant manager, and from last 2 years, I am working as a manager. I have experience to lead uh, 20 to 25 people in past month in my managerial role. I have delivered so many projects on time, and I got recognition from my uh, company. And that's it.
So what kind of management practice have you done so far in your career?
And, practice in sense of certification. I don't know what practice. Managerial practice means I don't know what
Practice
is the
practice means
lead
what kind of management
projects.
roles have you played so far, or did you get a chance to play any like supervisor role, like taking care of something like that?
Okay,
Any
okay.
kind of management practice you have already had during your careers in the 12 years?
Right. I from last 2 years I have managed uh, two teams. Uh, I am balancing between software developments and software testers. Software tester team. Uh, I there there is I have 10 developers in one team, and there are 10 testers in another team, and I I have managed to deliver projects on time with managing those both the teams. Uh, I had uh, various time bound issues were there, but I successfully managed to get output from both the team, and I did a nice job there, and that's why I got recognition. In last 2 years, I got 4 to 5 times recognition to go beyond my duty and complete my projects on and before time. So I have uh,
Okay. That sounds good, but I'm not sure. Is your hand on the mic or is it on the
mic.
chin? It's on
No,
the
no, mic.
mic. Okay. It's on the mic, then that's fine because I couldn't see that. Now, this is a managerial level position and it's a senior management level position. According to your background, you really don't even have a junior management level. So, why should we be selecting you for a senior management role?
Because I have done all the roles of manager and senior manager. What they did, what in my in my current job, the I am manager and there was a senior manager. He left the company a year ago, and they promoted me as a on the basis of my 1 year of 1 year of experience as a manager. But they promoted me because I done very good job as a manager. So they as an assistant manager. So they promoted me as a manager. And in last 1.5 year, I did fantastic job in that position also. So I think the the experience, the knowledge, and what you did last last projects, that's matter more. Most other experience is important, but I don't think that only experiences matter. If you have quality, if you have quality and knowledge, and you are capable to deliver projects on time, and then you are in uh, for that senior manager position. So I think my 1.5 year of experience as a manager will sufficient to uh, promote me as a senior manager, and I will do justice to my profile if you give me chance.
Okay, I understand your thinking about this matter. However, I'm still skeptical about now. One more thing, as you have just said, that you were assistant manager and then you are promoted into the management level position. And this has all happened in the last 1 year. So then why would you want to leave that company since they are already promoting you? And if that is the case, and if you're going to leave, then are you going to do similar things here? Because we don't want our senior managers to leave for any reason. So can you tell us about that?
I have worked there for the last 12 years. So the consistency is pretty good. If any company you are staying for longer, for more than 10 years, then there is no question about the consistency. But yes, you are right. You just asked me that they promoted you as a manager in last 1.5 year, and now you are leaving the company. But I think that I haven't uh, got that. I think that I am stuck at somewhere because I am not growing. I'm not getting knowledge. I'm growing with company, but now I feel that I have stuck somewhere. I'm not get the adventure or challenges. I'm not getting such a challenges, and I feel that this regular work, and I'm not now I'm getting bored. So I don't find any adventure or challenging uh, job here, challenging projects here, and such repetitive things happening from last 5 to 6 months, uh, and because of that I'm getting bored. I need challenges. I want adventure. I want challenges, and those things excited me more. So, and I feel that my current profile, in my current profile, I am lagging in that. So, and I read about your company, and the colleagues who are my colleagues who are in this company. They told me about all the challenges and adventure, and uh, those excite me more. That's why I come here to join you.
So how can you convince me that you will not get bored in the same position over here 6 months down?
I think that the 6 months, uh, if that is the not thing, if I'm not getting, uh, I know that in your company there are so many challenges, and I will fulfill that challenges. If if I think um, that if in future, in after 6 months, just you said that if you are getting bored in our company, or in our company after 6 months, I think not that is not the case, because I don't think that in 6 months you will get bored, because I worked there for 12 years, and after 12 years I got that feeling. uh, but in next 6 months, I don't think that I'll get that feeling in next 6 months, because there is so much in software development, management role. There are so many people. You need to understand their thinking, and 6 months is far less to understand all these things. So in IT, I know that there are so many opportunities are out there, and the from developer to manager, the the life cycle of any position is only 2 or 2.5 or 3 years. But I'll I can give you assurance that I at least more than I'll stay here more than 2 years. So I'm I'm pretty sure about that.
Okay, well, I think if I compare our company with the one you have already been working, we probably have less number of staff members, especially in the section that we are trying to, get somebody to manage is a senior manager. So how will you feel with the less number of employees under you or with you? How will you feel about that?
I don't think that that will matter more, because as the challenges and the work, the challenges and uh, the more you are the people, that's not a driven factor for me. Uh, for me, the technology and the work culture, work ethos, and those matter more. So I as the challenges that I'll get, I'll try to fulfill that, and that's not matter how many people around you or how many people are under you. I'll give I'll 100% give justice to my profile, and that's it's okay if we grow, we got more business, then we think about hire people under various roles. So currently, I'm not thinking about that.
Okay, well, I must insist now that I think we have found the right candidate. And despite the fact that you are not really already a senior manager, I do recommend and I want you to have this position from our side. So I wish you the best of luck. As a last question, obviously, we are going to give you the offer just now, and then you can decide to accept it. And should you decide it, you can start immediately or as soon as you give your resignation from the previous one. But as a welcoming thing, I want to know how you feel about this now that we're actually going to proceed with.
I'm feeling happy, uh, feeling nice to work with. Uh,
Okay. I think I need a longer answer. I want like a few minutes answer at least.
I think what what should be a best answer to
You
this?
can say something like, yeah, I think I also look forward to it. It's going to be exciting for me. And as you want a longer input from me, I can tell you what all I can do and just, you know, but don't get carried away. Like you're not going to do 100% according to you. You are going to do some things according to the company regulations. So overall, what you will do. So say something like
Yes, I'm happy to join. I'm happy to join all of you, and it's very exciting. It will very exciting for me. I'm sure that uh, it it's create. I'll do I'll it's make
and say things like I will make sure and whatever you will make sure.
yes, I'll make sure that I'll make sure that the whatever whatever uh, teams I have experience with development and tester, handle development and tester related projects. But whatever team you will allot me, I'll give my 100% and try to complete those projects on the time, and it will uh, it will help company. It will help company to grow. So it's very exciting, and I'm happy to join.
Okay, we look forward to you. We'll also have a party in this regard.
Yes, sure.
Okay, so let's give you a cheer up clap and say, yes, I can do any type of interview in English language.
Yes, I can do any type of interview in English language.
That's right. So now that the interview is done, we'll move on to the grammar part. So let's go on to the grammar part. And first of all, why we're doing more grammar day by day.
Because grammar is important. The grammar makes sentence very powerful. Because without grammar, there is only vocabularies. And the grammar makes those vocabulary as a understandable communication, understandable things. If we add grammar in vocabularies, so I think grammar is most important thing, and we need to learn more and more about it.
Right. And where will it help?
It helps everywhere. Wherever you go, you need to talk, and in your communication, there, there is grammar. So you need to work on grammar because it's help everywhere.
Right. I do want you to speak to everyone in English now. And as you can see, the more you talk with me, the better you get. So if you're talking to professionals, you are actually improving. But you can also talk to everyone in English at the same level that you are. You don't have to focus on level. Here in class, you also focus on level. So let's go and check the next grammar issue we have. And we're going to work on that one. Well, wherever it is. Okay, there. So remind me, did we do this one, which is on the screen right now? Or I think we did this one with you. I'm not sure. Can you tell me?
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we did this one, yes. We finished it all the way down.
Yes, yes, we
Right,
complete.
right. So you did not submit me the exercise for this one
21.
and this one.
I haven't got. I got your email, but I haven't got attachment in that email.
Okay, you want this attached? I thought you told me you will send, I will give you the new WhatsApp number, then you can send it.
I thought that for this one, I want attachment as 21.
Okay, but at least 20 you have with you, right?
Yes, I have 20.
Yeah, so do send me that one. I will send you 21 today.
20.
Uh, yeah.
Let me check
So
because
now
my WhatsApp.
I will send it to you on your Gmail if you don't get it on WhatsApp. Okay.
Yes, yes.
And if
Okay.
you don't get it, you can let me know. Then we can wait and send it on the WhatsApp. So for now, let's do a short revision of everything that we have done so far.
Yes.
Okay. And for that, I'm going to ask you some questions right from the starting again to make sure you do not make any mistakes anywhere. And if you make any mistakes, you please note it down that you made a mistake in that one and you will focus on it yourself. Let's start with this one. Okay.
Yes.
So what do you see on screen? Which tenses are these?
Present simple tense.
Right. You know how to do that. So this is what I want you to do. Read the instruction.
Use am is are to write question.
Okay. Read the example line.
At office, is your senior at office?
You can see is was used. to make a statement with these
Yes,
two,
yes.
right? And a question mark is also put up. So use this one, make a line here.
Am I thirsty? Thirsty. Am I
Am I
thirsty?
okay, am I thirsty is kind of right as a question, but you know, who asks this question? So can you give me just a sentence?
I
Okay, I got you. These are questions, and you are wondering how do I make a sentence? Just say I
you
am thirsty. I just changed the rule. I bent it. I don't want questions anymore. I want a sentence with these.
okay, I am
And
thirsty.
yeah, I am thirsty. Simple as that. Hit it. Okay, here's the, now we're back to questions again. No more statements. Okay, number 10.
Is she the new manager?
Is she the new manager? Perfect. Here are the answers to these lines. Read me the instructions.
Write WH questions for answers. Wherever applicable. Wherever applicable.
And read the first example.
How many members are there in your family? We are 4 members.
So you know how to fill in these blanks? Yes?
Yes. Yes, yes.
Okay, let's do this one. Number 6.
Yes, ma'am. Much better. Are you better now? WSU.
Okay, so this one is, where is the WH question in it?
Right. How
Explain.
how
Any explanation?
write application for answers. Wherever applicable. Here is not applicable. Maybe because
Here it's not applicable. That's
yes,
what I want to
yes,
hear.
yes,
Okay.
because yes,
Yeah.
yes.
So you did think in your mind, you quickly put in when, where, where, everything, and then you decided it is not possible. That's what I wanted to check. Nice. So here's another one. Read.
Write short answers. Are you a graduate? Yes, I am.
It's not I am, pronounce it correctly.
Am. Yes, I am.
Right,
No, I am not.
right. So you know what they want? They want this, right?
Yes.
Short forms,
Right.
contractions, as we call them. So here we are.
Are your feet numb? No. It.
Sorry?
No, it isn't.
Okay, no, it isn't. Is it absolutely right? You may be technically right, but
No,
grammatically,
but
you're not 100%
short.
right.
Right.
Sorry?
Right. Right. No, it's not. It's.
They're saying your feet, they're not saying your foot. Feet are more than one, yes?
Yes.
So what is going your answer here? And you have
No.
to
No.
spell it
No.
to show the shortcuts.
Yes. No. 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 They aren't.
No, they aren't. That's right.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear. Or yes, they are. Okay,
Right. Right.
now in yes, they are, can you spell they are for me? You can write it down in your paper.
Yes.
spell they are for me. It's a shortcut.
I know that THEYARE, that is full form.
What's the shortcut?
I'm thinking about that one.
I can't hear you. You missed it?
No. I know full form, but just I'm
This is the
thinking.
full form. They are, right?
Yes.
Yes, they are. Now, what's the shortcut for these two words?
THEY and then RE.
RE. What happened to the apostrophe?
Yes, that apostrophe in between Y and R.
Right. Make sure you spell also apostrophe. You tell me exactly what you're going to write. Okay, so you're right, but try not to take that long to get onto shortcuts. We'll go to the next part. Now, read this.
Complete the sentences using the verbs in present continuous tense.
Which verbs?
Commute, study, perform, play, analyze, perform, deliver, converse.
Yeah, any one of these. Read the example line.
Ravi is coordinating the entire event.
You can see he used this word and changed the form to fit it in and put it in present continuous tense with is. Are you ready?
Yes.
Do this one.
The team is performing well.
Yes, the team is performing well. Very
The
good.
team is playing.
Sorry?
Or the team is playing well. That is also.
Yeah, you can also say the team is playing well. But in this case, performing is suitable enough. We can do one more. Do this one.
Mona, uh, Mona is studying for her CA exam.
Right. CA exams. Read this.
Write three sentences on what is happening now.
What does this mean?
I am learning English grammar. What is happening now? True.
Yeah,
Write a
it
true
will be
sentence.
true sentences, not a false sentence. Huh? Not something that is not right in real life. So it has to be true. Read the example.
I am learning English grammar. I am learning English grammar.
And all these words are used. You can see English grammar, learn, form of the, and the correct form of I.
Right.
Okay. You can also say full I am learning English. Still also right. Ready?
Yes.
This one.
I am not wearing a watch.
Okay, you made it absolutely true, eh? Right. This one.
Write negative sentences using the verbs where, go, participate, watch. She is not purchasing the bag as it is too expensive.
Ready?
Yes.
Do it.
I'm I'm not going to the party tonight.
Right. So you can see thinking is very important in correct English. That has what has made you confident, fluent, and everything. So keep thinking and doing. Let's carry on. What about this one?
Observe the picture and write sentences about Rita using she's plus ing or she isn't plus ing.
Make sure you look at this picture before you write your answer. Read this.
Rita is writing an essay.
Using these words. Okay? How about this one?
She isn't chatting on mobile phone. She
Okay.
is chatting on mobile.
It was right the first time. She isn't chatting on mobile. Okay.
Right.
Do not worry too much. Once it's right, it is right. Okay, this one.
Write positive or negative sentences. Mona has some guests. She is serving them snacks.
You can see this word is used. Okay.
Yes.
Do this one.
The product is a hit in the market. The company is making profits.
Yeah. What about the negative of the same?
The, the product is the product isn't hit in the market. The company is making loss or company is not making profit.
That will be sad if that happens. So here, this one.
I'm feeling tired. I'm not attending the party tonight.
Tested. Okay, so here we are. Can you do this one?
Write questions using the answers in the pictures.
This is the
Prepare
answer. This is the question. Read it first.
Are you preparing for the exam? Yes, my exam start next week.
Do this one.
Yes. Are, are you going to somewhere?
Okay,
Yes, to the
right?
market.
Yeah. But remember also question mark is required if you are writing. Okay. In speaking, it is not really necessary. Make sure question mark is always put in the writing. As a learner, you can even speak. Are you going somewhere? Question mark. Then it is sure that you are aware question mark is there. This one.
By use MSR to the mark to make open-ended or close-ended questions. Why are you driving so recklessly?
Okay, do this one.
Uh, what is what Rona?
Mhm.
What
What is right? Next.
what is Rona laughing at?
What is
Question.
straightforward? This one.
What are you preparing for dinner?
Hmm. This one was so easy for you. Huh? Let's do this one.
Is the train arrive on time?
No, this one is not right. What is wrong with it? Tell me.
Is the train arriving on time?
No, that's much better.
Write short answers. Yes and no, it's not. It is. Are you playing cricket? No, I'm not. Is the sun shining? No, it's not.
No, it. Spell it. Spell it.
No IT apostrophe, then yes, it's
No.
not.
Okay, fine. You can also spell full stops. No, full stop, I capital T apostrophe as not. Full stop. It's kind of nice. You get you start doing that, then you will never miss your full stops in writing. They are super important. One full stop wrong or one comma wrong, you lose a hefty lot of score. Okay, read this one.
using am is a verb first from plus ing, write positive statement or questions. Positive, I am thinking a lot. Am I thinking a lot?
Okay.
Kusum is celebrating her birthday. Is Kusum celebrating her birthday?
Right. Question mark.
Question mark.
Okay. Do this one.
Is he feeling well?
No, no, no.
Is
This one. This one.
fifth one, okay. We are going to the art exhibition. Are we going to the art exhibition? Question mark.
Fantastic. Did I do something I did? And magic happened, eh? So I guess magic is also part of our show. And I believe my screen has disappeared. It's a reminder from the system, hey, time is up for grammar. Move on to something else.
Right.
Okay, so we are right about time. So what did you learn from your grammar revision today?
That is very helpful actually. Uh, this session is very important because after a certain time uh, we we start our mind start uh,
Forgetting?
yes we if we know if we not if we don't use certain words then we are not we don't remember them, and this session reminds me those things that uh, I need to do certain things. I need to do every exercise. Uh, the part of every exercise I need to do practicals. I need to use in daily life, so that unless and until I won't do that, I'll forget things easily. So that's remind me this session, and it's important session.
Yeah, that is the exact objective of it. So no matter how good you are, you can always go back and check in all your grammar exercises. Okay, this is what is happening, right?
Yes.
Now, let's move on to our last part for today, which is vocabulary antakshari. We've been doing that for the last few days, something similar actually. So you know how it's done. You're going to speak a vocabulary word, then the letter that the vocabulary word ends with, you're going to use that one to produce another vocabulary and so forth. Okay. So first of
Yes.
all, tell me, why should you do vocabulary introduction?
Vocabulary Antakshari is important. That will help me to increase vocabularies. Uh, the stock of vocabularies I have is very is comparatively less, and if we do vocabulary Antakshari, definitely uh, those I'll get more vocabularies and start thinking about those vocabularies. And in because of Antakshari, we try to think uh, the vocabularies instant on so uh, we cover so much vocabularies at random level, so that's helpful.
Okay. So keep it okay. Let's start.
Hello.
Yeah, give me a vocabulary.
uh, Light.
Right? It's a very big vocabulary word, huh?
Yes.
You couldn't think of something heavier? Okay, light. Tea.
Tea. uh,
I need vocabulary, please. Don't give me very simple words.
Okay,
Something that sounds like vocabulary.
right, right. Uh, okay. Telescope.
Telescope, that's much better. E,
Uh, exaggerate.
exaggerated.
Exaggerate. Yes, exaggerated.
Okay, learn to pronounce it. Exaggerated.
Exaggerated.
That's the right
Ex-
one. Say it.
exaggerated.
You
Wait,
can
wait.
say it multiple times. Exaggerated, exaggerated, until you get it right. You can also
Exaggerated.
write it down for later on revision.
Exa-
Okay.
exa- exaggerated.
What is the last letter?
Exaggerated. Exaggerated. D,
E or D?
D.
Okay, start with D then.
Decline.
Okay, E.
E. Electro, electromagnetic.
Wow, you have to go into technical terms. C.
C. Chemotherapy.
Okay,
Chemotherapy.
again, you are going too much into medical terms this time. Why?
Y. Yielding.
Sorry?
Yielding.
It should be
Yield.
pronounced as yielding.
Yielding.
Yielding. You're pronouncing it. Its spelling is, what's the spelling? Give me the spelling.
Y. Just Y.
Go ahead.
Y. Just I am writing.
Y-I-E-L-L.
Yielding.
Right. But it's pronounced as, put a dash or arrow and write the pronunciation.
Ding.
Yeah, it will be pronounced as yielding, which means Y double E dash, or you can say Y double E dash double E-L, like yield, and that dash again, ding, D-I-N-G, ding. Now pronounce that word.
Yielding.
Yeah, so whenever you want to pronounce that spelling, you have to pronounce this word, you will be perfect. Yielding, as you can see, it's very long. It sounds like 2 or 4 E's coming. Ye, and then again, eel, you know, eel is a type of fish, double E-L. That's why I gave you that word. So ye is nothing, but yielding, yielding, right? That's how you, if you want to
Yes.
learn pronunciation yourself, you will break up like this, making other English words to get the right pronunciation. Or alternately, you can check it on Google. Nowadays, we have Google, and it's really fancy. It gives you all kinds of pronunciations. But that takes time. Right, next one. What's the letter?
G.
Sorry,
Gradual.
no. G, yeah. Go ahead.
G. Uh,
Gradual?
Gradual, yes. Gradually.
Okay, gradual or gradually? Gradual. L.
L. Uh, Locomotive.
Locomotive, that's much better. E.
E. Election.
Election, that's a vocabulary. Okay, we can accept that. N.
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 Uh, Nationalism. I don't know.
Oh,
I
that
will
is
change.
yes, you can say that is a vocabulary. So what's the last letter?
N. Native.
No, no,
E.
no, nationalism, you said.
M.
M. So go on.
Management.
KT.
T. Plan- uh, tac- Tactics.
Tactics.
Yes.
S.
Yes. S. Search. SURGED. Search.
Oh, search. Yeah. E.
E. Uh, Effect.
Effect. Okay. T. It's a light vocabulary. It's a normal word, but we'll
Yes.
accept it. T.
T. Temperamental.
Oh my God, that's a pretty good one. Temperamental. L.
L. Lateral.
What is it? Leather or letter?
Lateral.
Oh, lateral. That's definitely vocabulary. Okay. Again, L.
Legacy.
Legacy. That's fantastic. You're getting there. Okay, why? One more. Why?
My.
Why seems to get you, huh?
Yes.
So
Yelling.
I'll give you homework.
Young. Young man. Young.
You
Youth.
get you get to think about a lot of words with why as your special extra homework. Okay, you already said yielding, so you could have used any of its
Yes.
forms or different type of something related to it. Like yeast is also a word. You know what is yeast? Yeast.
Uh, yes, I heard. Yeast.
Yeah, yeast is put in like in dough to make bread. That's the one
Yes.
that
Yes.
makes the bread sour, and so the bread is
Yes.
formed. That
Right.
thing is called yeast. It's a whatever it is. Okay, so that's it for today. Now tell me, how was the vocabulary and Antakshari and how is it useful?
It's helpful. Vocabulary Antakshari is important, and it's because of the Antakshari, you need to think about the words, the letters, which so that's help to build. That's open up your mind. That force you to think about words. That is helpful.
Now I'll see you tomorrow then. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
If you have any questions and you don't have WhatsApp, then you can always email me. I'll help you on that.
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes.
Okay. You're welcome. Bye. See you tomorrow.